Hey y'all, it's something, been on my mind that it could be that, it could be it, and it might not be that, okay? But I want to tell y'all people something. Let me give you a little motivation speech. There's a lot of people used to be the sweetest thing, the nicest thing on earth, okay? A lot of, don't let nobody change you from being from something beautiful to bullness, okay? So in other words, don't let nobody change you from good to bad, okay? It's easy, it can be easily said and done, okay? So there are a lot of people out here, and they've been some good people all their lives. And y'all wanna know, oh, they so mean. Why they so mean? Why are they so angry? They angry in me because you took them that way. When they were being nice to you, you couldn't understand. But now that they made that change that you took them to, man, you mad. Man, you talking about them. But that's the person that you changed. Y'all start letting people change y'all for what they want you to be, how they want you to be. You know what I mean? Be who you want to be, the person that you are. Don't change if it's bad. If you're trying to change to be better, that's different. But don't let nobody take you out your spirit from being a nice person to being the meanest joker on the earth. So you got to ask yourself, how did that person, you gonna say, what made that person turn like that? Why they mean like that? Why they angry like that? Every time you say something to them, they junk in. So you got to understand, they was a nice little old person. You just go in the pocket, just give you whatever they want to. They were so nice, this and that. Now that they don't change to grappy old grappy, man, you mad. So don't let nobody take you from the person who you really are to something that they want you to be. That's all I got to say. Be yourself, and if you change it for the good, that's different. Because it's a lot going on in our society this year, period. Because that's what we decided to change for. Okay, it's a lot of people afraid to get in a relationship. Like, they want to be in a relationship. Don't get me wrong, don't nobody want to be lonely, y'all, but it's too much going on for them to try to get close to you. It's just like we into eight. The spirit is all about negativity. Gravitate you as this. It got to be like the devil way. We're gonna switch it back over. Don't nobody pray no more. You pray. Ain't nothing wrong with praying. Ain't nobody got to know you praying. Ain't nobody, you can be praying walking. You ain't got to be in no special place to pray. Don't, do it. Just do it to yourself. Don't worry about what nobody say. They over there talking to themselves. Let them people sit in that little corner. When they took prayer out of school, we started having a whole lot of problems in this world. But y'all made them do it, so deal with it. But I just want to tell you all, don't let who you are that was beautiful for someone to come in your life and change you to something that you never was. And it's terrible. The bad is wicked witch of the east, of the west. And not just the wicked witch. Just, I look at a lot of angry women. There are a lot of angry men and women out here in this world. The men, you can't see through them because they men, but the women is showing it. Uh, just enjoy life. Life is about to wake up and breathe. If you woke up this morning, last night, yesterday, evening, whatever, that's life. When you take that breath like this and breathe, that's life. That's something, oh, it's cold out here. That's something that everybody don't wake up to. Everybody don't wake up to breathing. Everybody don't wake up to a new change for better. And don't if you decided you don't wanna take that, follow your mind. Follow your mind. If you don't wanna, if you know you have, see, in order for you to be afraid to do what you wanna do, it's something about that energy is not letting you trust that person or that thing you're about to do. I look at things differently, like you'll look at things different. Who came up with the idea of making the slingshots where it's gonna be weird what I tell you. You know, in these fairs, you got the slingshot. You sit in it and it'll pull you back and sling you all the way up in the air, turn you around, and then bring you down slowly. Who thought of that? And I think it's scary. Who thought about getting people to dive out man, that ain't no anxiety for me. To dive off a airplane and you in the air like that. You in the air, you in the airplane and you jump out the dive, out the airplane. I mean, it's part of anxiety, but I don't care how afraid I am of spiders. You ain't about to put no tarantula in my hand and let it walk around on my hand like that. If I don't want to be around no big, I don't have to cuss. But if I don't want to be around no big old spider like that, they ain't got nothing to do with my anxiety. Because I don't like spiders no way. So how I'm going to let you make me believe that this woman walking with her baby, carrying her baby, and you jump out of the car and shoot her? What make you do that? What make you rob? Ask yourself, what makes you do what you did? That's a lot of this crime that we are seeing out here in the world is what made you do that? Not why. Not why. It's a lot of cases out here. I don't ask the question why. I say, what? What made you change a story, the narrative, to the way you want to change it? What made you change what was really going on to what ain't going on? What make you do that? What make you change the narrative from the way it really is? Deep down in our heart, we know, but we don't know. We know we don't. You got 3 men froze to death. That could have been a coincidence. That could have been planned. Something ain't right about 3 men freezing to death. It ain't nobody else froze. I mean, whatever your mind tell you, and it take that toxicology report shouldn't take this long to find out why 3 men. You gotta answer. I'm gonna tell you something. There's answer to everything, and sometimes people know the answer, and then they want to change. It's the long time give you time enough to change what it really is, or really was. You know what I mean? So don't let nobody change We are not going to don't let nobody change your mind to believe in something didn't happen. It ain't never happened. You drink and smoke every day. Why you gone now? Why you don't froze? Why would 3 men and why would a girl walk in the freezer? Why would 3 men? You have to ask that question. You have to ask yourself that question. A woman walked in the freezer and walked in the freezer and laid down and froze. 3 men outside froze to death. 3 grown men that wasn't in no freezer froze. Something ain't right about that story. Don't let nobody make you change what you believe is the truth. Now, these days, we don't know what kind of time we living in. Them toxicology reports can change. It all depends on who doing the math. Whoever doing that math, y'all, things that we think we doing right sometimes can be wrong. You know what I mean? The decisions that we make are human as humans. It's weird these days. It's weird how evil has taken over. It's weird how we sit and think that it's supposed to be evil when it's not. For anybody to set their mind up to experience something on people, either make people do what they want to. My thing is this: who is the most people that you see in the crimes these days? What people? The best friends. The best friends are now taking their own friends out of him. It ain't nobody else. Either a family member or a best friend. Your childhood friend is taking you out of here because they jealous because y'all been childhood friend all these years and I still ain't got no better than what I am. But y'all doing better than me. Y'all gotta realize. Y'all gotta realize and say to your childhood friend could be jealous of you. You just don't have the same kind of childhood friend that the other people have. You just end up with a good childhood friend. But there are childhood friends are jealous of you because you doing better than them. Y'all stop think most of the crimes that we have seen, period, is the best friends. Somebody very close to you. Been jealous of you this whole time. Most of the crimes coming from people who bees around you and jealous of you. They just angry. They that controlling. They think they just supposed to. They just don't let nobody take you out your time zone. The zone that you in. Be yourself. Stay like you are. Stay like you are. Don't let nobody change you from a person that you're not. No. A lot of us, we sleep. We sleep on love. We sleep on angerness. We sleep on things that we see around us. But we don't pay it no attention. We got to start paying attention to your surroundings. Pay attention to your surroundings. Your people that you be around every day. Even your family members. Don't think that it can't happen to you. Because you don't know where this at. But if you see a change in a person that you send around, hey, You either better. I'll talk to y'all later. I see you later, honey. Because what you see is real. You just don't believe it. Why people ain't believing that a person, let me tell you something. A person seeing out can see in. Let me say that again. If I'm new around your so-called friends, I can see jealousness among your friends about you, and you can't see it. I don't understand why you can't see it. See, I'm so observative. I'm very observative. I pay attention to things in the sky. I pay attention to things around me. And you can say what you want to say, but y'all better stop paying attention. Open up your eyes. Open up your eyes, people. Open up your eyes, because what you believe and see every day is what it is. Change. That change, that it's too much going on. Because we don't pay attention. We don't believe. Something ain't right. Something ain't right, and it ain't been right since the pandemic. And I heard somebody say, don't blame it on the pandemic. Oh, yes, hell I am. Yes, hell I am. Because it wasn't like this. Y'all lock them people up in their house and things ain't been right for some reason. What in the world, the reason why you lock somebody in the house and stop people for trying to speak on the pandemic when you know something ain't right? It been so much killing since the pandemic. So why not? Why are we pretending that we don't know that? We don't see that. Y'all have a good day. All right. I'm out of here.